Yo, what is going on, guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video. Today, guys, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth look at your commanders, basically to look at your stats, your gear, and to show you amazing OP builds and understanding more about your commanders, how stats work, how gears work, your might, your focus, and everything, which works best for each commander. There are different things like their support, their leader roles and stuff like that. There's a lot to get into, so yeah, let's not muck around, let's get into it. So yeah, we're going to go to our commander section just down here, guys. And as you see, I've got some of my commanders here. I've been working on a few at the moment. I'm very lucky to have like some King Aragon and stuff, but we're going to we'll work on someone today for one or two that you would definitely have unlocked. Well, if you're evil, you can just pretend this is one of your commanders, but I'm in Gondor, so I'm on server 16 Gondor. We're doing very well at the moment. So if we go into Boromir here, okay, the first off you will see, this is he is a leader, so his like special ability is a leader. So his leader effect, which kicks in at level 20, is he will get 5 command points you can use on him. Basically, it's just an extra 5 respect points. So and then you can see his special, that's basically his special ability, so to say. This here, guys, is your respect level. Now, I'm respect level 15. I showed in my brief video the other day how you get respect. Basically, you just open marathon chests and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I got anything to show you at the moment, but it'll show up in your items, and you can use like your respect things in your recruit commander section like so. I'll just show you what they look like. So for Boromir, you can either use the mead glasses, the ales, which gives you 10 respect points, or these envelope, which is it's actually what's called the lamella spread, which gives you 40. Also, if you do unlock like say Boromir as an invitation from one of the marathon chests, you will get all the respect points that already unlock him. If you already have him unlocked, you get all of them, which I think is like about like 800 respect points or something, so it's really good. So if you're not sure how that works, basically you go to like a rare treasure chest here and you click on it, and you can scroll down and it shows you like you got a 0.6% chance. It shows you I've already got all the T1s, but basically, so we're talking about Boromir today. You click on him, you'll get 800 respect points, which will give you a lot of extra respect to level up, because respect points are very, very important with your commander. So we'll go back to Boromir, guys, because we're using him as an example today. Next here is this your XP bar, which gets you level up. Obviously, you get your level up by grinding, doing battles, PvP players, or like versing mobs, or going to get power tiles. You can also do mock training, which I briefly showed last time. I'll do a quick show again. Basically, you just click on, you want to do your highest tile that you have. I have 170s at the moment. And you can click mock battle. And it costs, obviously, a few things like food or grain, ability points, and stamina. And see, I would earn 12,000 plus an extra 480. I get that buff because you can do a really cool buff on your power ring here, which basically you can earn more XP and stuff from mock battle, which is this one here, which I don't have one at the moment. Also, this one here is really good if you want to work on it, guys. Powerful sweeping. I'm going to do another video about what the best abilities are on your ring to use, so keep an eye out for that one, guys. I'm going to have that one out soon for you, very soon. Yeah, let's go back. Let's not dawdle too much away from what we're trying to stick to today. So yeah, next here you got your stamina bar. So you use 20 stamina per like march or attack on a tile or whatever. So you can get this up on the ring as well. There is a way you can get it up to 150. So yeah, this is our stats page pretty much. Boromir. All right, so the next things, the important things here, guys, is your command, your base value, and your bonus. So basically, this is your commander points of 35, which basically determines how many troops your commander have. Now, there is ways that you can get more people under your command. Obviously, leveling up your commander, or leveling up your military academy in your building section, which if I just go in here really quickly, and you go to building, and you just level this one up. I haven't done myself. This it puts your commander stat up, which we're just talking about, from 2 to 4. So basically, it will give you an extra like 100 or 200 troops, depending on the amount of troops per like category. So for example, what I mean by that is, so like if I go on to conscript here, per conscription, these are like 10 per conscription. And then these go, you go over like 20, and then there's other ones that go over like 50 and stuff like that. So that's basically how that works. But yeah, let's not, let's stick. Oh, look, we've got some gold here. We'll quickly grab our gold. Very useful. So yeah, back to here, guys. So the next thing here is your might level. Now, what you want to determine is your commander. We'll actually go back to Boromir because we're setting him an example. Whether your commander is better at might, like might is more physical damage, physical attacks. And then here is your focus level. And focus is more focus attacks. So more like your Gandalfs and that. Where you're doing like, you can do damage like fire. Damage, for example, or poison. So Boromir, he's more of a warrior. He's more of a fighter. He's a captain of Gondor. You know what I mean? So you want to be working on his might level. So there's plenty of ways when I get over onto the skill page in a minute. I'll show you how that works. But this part we're going to go into is the gear. Now, I have really good gear because I had a lot of gems and stuff, and I did a lot of crate openings early at the start of the season. And basically, what you want to do is gears have different aspects. So as you can see with this sword here, it gives a buff of the commander's might of 24 points to this total points here, guys. And you can also get special abilities on your items. You can actually get some here which gives you extra like physical attack damage and stuff like that, which I'll probably have one on one of these if I quickly go. Like see for example on here, this special ability here, the commander's normal attacks have a 50% chance of dealing an additional 80% physical damage. So this would be really good to use on Boromir as well, but I've actually got him on my Aragorn because he's also another good battler. So yeah, basically, yeah, with a Boromir build, because he's more of a physical type damage person, you want to be looking for things, and mostly he works really good with the manish units. So basically, you want to stick with manish units, but you can use a lot of them. But you will see some here, like for here, one of his abilities here, army attack melee, he gets a 3 buff on that. The speed, and 24 might. So if you can get a might buff here and a physical damage buff here for the item, these aren't the perfect items for Boromir, but at the moment they're really good. That's really going to set you off. Then you can see with the next one here, like his armor, like as you can see again, it increases the might and it increases defense. And as you can see, this special ability here increases the defense, which is really good. Boromir has pretty good defense as well as attack as well. The next one here is the helmet, which is really good. But you can see, look, 30 might. Now, see this numbers down here on your items here, 100. So basically, this is like your familiarization with the item, so to say. Like, and the more you battle, take power titles and that, as soon as you get this to 100, you get more, like, these. Say, this would usually be about 12 or something. But once you get this and you keep them on there, it will double it and you get more might points. And that's how you get your might up a lot quicker, guys. And then you can just see here with my harp here, guys. See, the harp I got him at the moment is definitely not the world's best. Because it's got no physical. But it does have some healing in it, which is really good. But yeah, this is just for so on and so forth. Now, if you can find one in here that adds like melee or something like that, or damage, it'd be really good. But most of these pretty much only ever add focus. I don't think I've ever really seen one different from that. But yeah, that's basically that aspect of the commanders and how gear can work. It's exactly the same with the focus, guys. We go to Gandalf. You can see I have a sword here which it's not the best sword, but it doesn't have any focus buff here, but it does do extra focus damage. If you can find a sword that does focus damage plus focus buff here, very good. But yeah, at the moment, we've got what we got. See here, we got a focus buff, but then this here is increasing the might, so it's not the best either, but we've got to live with it. And the helmet, yeah, I'm not very good, but this one is really good. It increases my pursuit, which is really, really, really good by 60% for the first 3 rounds, and it gives me a buff of 30 focus. So, yeah, ideally, that's perfect for Gandalf. But, yeah, we'll go back to Boromir. for a second because we're going to go into the skill tree now, guys. So this is your skill tree. I've got the more respect points, the more skills you can unlock. So you got your main skills here first. Like, for example, you just have a read and see what it is. So here, or hair, or air, however you want to pronounce it, is more of the defense buff if you want to increase it to defense. Now, like I said, Boromir is more of a rugged, tough, physical fighter. If you do want him, you can build him as a defensive if you want, but you won't really need hair. Like, I don't really go around this, but basically it's more to increase your defense and stuff. It stacks per round. Now this one's really good. Basically, the High Warden of the White Tower. If you get to max levels, it gives you extra. So see, max effects here is focus, but you don't really need to worry about that one too much. But this one here increases the damage caused by this skill and prioritize melee targets. This one's not bad. So yeah, you have these two unlocked until you get Respect 3. Then you unlock Warden. Then you got your sub skills, which, for example, Disarm works here with round 2. And basically, this is more of a physical attack damage. Now, you could just make a full-on insane, this physical attacker that does so much damage. But you need to have some defense there, guys. Otherwise, you're going to do all this damage, but then they're also going to do damage back to you. And you want to sort of counteract it. You want to have a good attack, but also be pretty balanced. So you can see here, another one, this does more physical damage against 2. You can see this works in round 1. This one's round 2. Down here, this one's really a Galleon. It's a really good skill. It basically gives you extra might and speed. That's a good one to use. But you have to level this up. And then extra men damage. So if you're using manish units, you can increase the damage done by manish units. Warden is a very good one. Like, I highly recommend, like, the build I'm showing you right now for Boromir is a really good one, trust me. I did a lot of research with him in the beta. Warden, 100% is if you got Respect level 3 Boromir, you want to be leveling this up max first. As you can see, it gives you a 100% chance to avoid the first instance of damage. And as its max effects, melee units get HP plus 2. So basically, the first instance of the battle, you receive 0 damage. It's really, really good. Also, you can see some of the skills here. It's more physical damage here. And then this is more of the defensive one, which is really good. So basically, you do physical damage, and then the next round you receive less damage. Horn of Gondor is another one that I highly recommend. After doing Warden, definitely do the Horn of Gondor, but this will cost you Respect 5. Now, basically, as you can see here, for the first 3 rounds, your entire army and the commander does 20% extra damage, plus it gives you that buff of 15 might when you max level it. The more might level, the more physical damage you're going to do to an opponent. Now, the sub-skills for Boromir right here is more basically with melee units, if you want to muck around, and you got more defensive here, which against one enemy, 50% chance to receive an additional 4.2% damage, which is pretty good. But yeah, if I was to go with any of them, guys, you just want to get these 3 maxed on Boromir to start off with. Really, really good. So that's basically how everything works, but I'll just show you a couple of other people and kind of builds what you could work on, just so it'll give you an idea, because everyone's using different commanders. Aragon, I have him Respect 5. Obviously, he's really good at physical damage. He's balanced. Getting his might level, so Andural's very good. Strider is amazing. If you have that really good gear that I said before, which has that extra buffs of might, it's really, really, really good, guys, Strider. And then, of course, if you want to increase your defense a bit, because you don't just want to have all this physical damage and no defense, like with Boromir, how we had the avoidance ability here and stuff, we don't, so you want to have a little bit of defense. Hidden Air is pretty good. It increases Aragon's damage, but you don't really need it. He already does enough damage as it is. And your army's going to do a lot of damage anyway. But the sub-skills up here, like gaining stun immunity against orcs and stuff, all manish troops, and then increasing the man damage is pretty good. But yeah, but basically, if you got like only Respect 1 or 2 or 3, you want to be working on Strider and Anduril first before anything. Alright, so yeah, another one, Gandalf. I got him Respect 5. Now, I've done a lot of testing with Gandalf. This is what I've come up with here, guys. Healing all the way. You want both of the healing. If, like, say you're only level 1, you want to definitely go with the grey first and work on fleeting movements before anything, and then you want to start leveling up your Mithrandil. But yeah, once you get high up levels, Wizard's really good as well. So if you're not Respect 5, you can put your points into Wizard. But basically, yeah, these beautiful. Also, these sub ones later on, later game, when you get some more respect points, you definitely want to use this one. Focus Band and poison damage receive -7. I think this is like -50% when you max it. It's really good. And also, this one here is really good. Damage to orcs, Urukai, and trolls. Very good. So in the late game, later on, when you get a few more points and stuff like that, respect points, you definitely want to be leveling up some of these. Really, 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 really good. But yeah, basically, your focus damage is really good at getting Oathbreakers if you're playing as Gondor and stuff like that. And yeah, he's just a very, 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 very good focus damage commander. The other one here, that's mostly the other ones. Some of the other people you might be working on is Faramir. I don't muck around with him too much, but Last Steward, don't touch him whatsoever. Definitely not that. You don't need it. Rangers of Ithilien and Guide is very good. But yeah, if you're got him very high level, he's really good at getting Oathbreakers. You want to do Guide, your Foresight, and your Armed Escort. Work on these ones first, guys. It will really help you get Oathbreakers with a nice level. Dwalin is also extremely good, guys. If you're getting up to Respect 5, Lonely Warrior Mountain, mine's just all messed up at the moment because I don't use him. You want to get your 100% Lonely Warrior Mountain up, and you want to get the Giant Slayer put on. Really, 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 really good. He's more of a physical type damager again as well. And then probably the last other big guy, guys. Where is he here? Eowyn. Eowyn's really good, guys. The same with Theoden. Basically, once you get up to here, like every round, all mounted units recover 2 HP. When you get building her early game, you want to be working on like basically if you got mounted units for a hero, if not the Shield Maiden. If you get up to Respect 5, White Lady without an absolute doubt, and you use all 3 mounted troops with her, she's really good. But yeah, this is a more later game. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Hopefully that will help you fully explain how every single thing works with the commanders, how the skill points work, what skills you should be using, some good setups of commanders there, how the gear and everything is integrated and how it works. Yeah, but I'll be having a new video out soon, guys, explaining the power ring and what I think is the best things to go for first. But yeah, until next time, guys, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yous.
Is here. Text how far have we come? The number is 21,000 subs of the EJU.